Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm hoping today's voiceover will go a little bit better. I've got some new neighbours, they're stripping everything out and there's a lot of banging going on. So I'm trying to get my voiceovers done when it goes quiet in the hope that we can get through this. So, you know, it's Easter, it's springtime, out should come the pastel colours, and I got a couple of new ones from Moyra recently that I wanted to play with. This one is called Powder Rose. It's not a pastel, and it wasn't from the same collection that I got the other ones from, but I thought it's a very nice pastel pink. Well, it's more of a nudie pink, but either way, I just thought it would tie in very nicely with it, so that's why I'm using that one. The other two that I'm going to use is going to be Pastel Yellow and Pastel Blue. So on this pinky finger, we are doing an ombre. With, obviously, you know, if you hadn't gathered that, that's what we're doing. With the Powder Rose at the bottom. The middle finger is going to be a full nail of the Powder Rose. I'm getting really confused between the powder and pastel. There's too many pa going on. This is all in real time as well. These are not metallics, these ones, so they do work slightly differently to some of the metallic colours that you get from Moyra, but they are lovely colours. Again, I tend to pick up small beads and I will just build up the colour. It just makes it easier to work with. I am using my Glitter Planet. I'll put my teeth in. I'll be right in a minute. My Glitter Planet size 10. You got this brush. So this is the new one that has come. Yeah, it's bedding in nicely. We're getting there. We're getting there. I am happier. There we go. So I'm just going to pop another bead on there. Clean my brush. Yeah, it's a little bit sticky, you see. So I'm just going to clean my brush off in a moment. There we go. And then come in again. There we go. Much better. Kind of. I'm trying to think if this was the brush's first outing. I can't remember. I've done a few videos recent, you know, one after the other, and I'm a little bit confused now. No, it wasn't. My butterfly one was its first outing. That's why, because that one was a bit of an impromptu one that ended up in the scheduling. So yeah, this is its second outing, bless it. I used it again today, actually, and it's, yeah. I'm happy again. I have a new wand to make magic designs with. So I'm just adding another bead in, just round the cuticle. It was still a little bit transparent. No, I'm not sure that's the word I mean. There was just a bit of a change in the colour and I just wanted to add a bit more to that. There we go. I think we're done with that. Right, what am I doing on this one? This is going to be another ombre. This is the Pastel Yellow. Now, does anybody remember having the antibiotics as a child that was supposed to be like a banana flavour? It's probably been banned nowadays because back when I was a child, there was some serious E numbers that went along in it. But that is what this reminds me of. It is a very odd colour. Yeah, it kind of, it came out a little bit wrong as well. So it was a little bit marbly. And yeah, when it first came out and I put it on the nail, I'm going, oh my God, this is definitely not pastel. That is some serious colour there. But as I worked it, it did seem to turn more, what's the word I'm looking for? It did seem to turn more pastel-y, so lighter. I think hopefully you're able to see this in the video. But yeah, the colour it first went on and the colour it ended up was quite different. But yeah, I did have this like, oh my God, that's just some, that's a little bit bright. Now I'm just going to blend that back. So I want more colour at the tip. I want to feather it back towards the back section because obviously we don't want any harsh lines because we are going to be ombreing. Not that it matters too much because I am going to come in with the glitter swoosh. I know, I don't often do a glitter swoosh, but I decided in this set we should have some swooshing. Once I've finished faffing around with this. Okay, so I'm going to let that one dry. Then this ring finger, I think, is a full glitter. Oh no, sorry, I've gone to the pinky. So this is the pastel blue. Again, it's got a slight marble to it, but as soon as you start working with it, it does change. I think you can hopefully pick that up. Beautiful, beautiful blue. But yeah, wasn't quite what I was expecting. I don't know, I expected them to be, I don't know, maybe a little bit lighter. They weren't quite what I wanted, if that makes sense. So nice colours with the blue and the yellow, but yeah, not quite. Not quite. However, we pulled it together quite nicely in this set. I was really chuffed actually with the end result. Put a humongous bead on there. Did not need that much in the slightest. I end up wiping most of it off in a moment because yeah, that is way too much, especially as the fact that I've got to cap it yet because obviously these are not strength powders. And so they will need to be capped. So there we go, just dab all of that off. Clean up the mess. There we go. And just blend that in. Like I said, I'm not overly fussed about the blend because a lot of it is going to be covered up with some glitter shortly anyway. We'll see, I took a little bit too much off. So again, I'm just intensifying the colour in the cuticle with just a small bead there. And then we're just going to blend that in. Lovely. And then I think we're going to put the blue. We're going to put the blue on the yellow as well. So yeah, as you can tell, this is all in real time. This is my usual level of slowness. So yeah, so we're just going to do exactly the same now on the index finger that we've just done on the pinky. I'm just going to let you watch that. Okay, so whilst that sets up, I'm now going to come back to the pinky and we're going to do the glitter swoosh. The glitter I am using, it was the April VIP from Glitter Fairy. Glitter Fairy last year. So unfortunately it's not available. But yeah, I hadn't used it. I found it in the box, and that's where the colours kind of came in as well, why I needed the pink, because obviously there's pink in it, but I didn't want the same pink, because otherwise you just won't see the glitter. You know, it needed to have a contrast on it. It's been a long time since I've done a glitter swoosh, and doesn't it just show? So many things to play with. So many things. Well, it's a good glitter. It's a very nice glitter, this one. There we go. And of course, I forgot that you can generally swoosh one way, but it's always harder swooshing the other way. So this one, I just pushed everything into place. Like, yep, happy with that, not a problem. I come to do it on the index finger, and I'm going the opposite way. And I don't know why, but yeah, it's a bit like marbling. You can marble one way, but you can't marble the other way, if that makes sense. Anybody that's tried marbling will know what I mean. Yeah, I thought I'd leave a video in that's real time. I do obviously speed a lot of my videos up, just to condense everything down a bit. It depends what I'm doing in them. But this, I thought, yeah, it'd be nice just to go with the flow. So this finger is going to be a full glitter, which is why I prefer to come in with my clear bead first and then pick up the glitter and just pat it into the wet acrylic like so. But for the glitter swoosh, I picked up a little bead of clear acrylic and dipped it into the glitter in order to do the swoosh. I have tried doing the swoosh where you put the clear on first and then put the acrylic in, and it didn't seem to work so well. It definitely works better if you stick the glitter in. If you do pick up the wet acrylic first and put the glitter on, the bead, and then put it on. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm not entirely so sure it did. Hopefully you get what I mean. So like I say, on the index finger and is going to be exactly the same as the pinky, and the thumb is going to be exactly the same as the ring finger. So I think I'm probably going to speed those parts up a bit because they're exactly the same as what you've just watched. There you go. So you could see on this where I did the bead, picked up the glitter, then put it on the nail. Ta-da! And now you're just going to watch me fight to try and put that glitter where I want it. And I really do faff around with this so much that I'm not going to inflict all of it on you. But yeah, you kind of get the gist of what we're going to be doing on this nail. Ta-da! Right, so let's get this thumb done. Acrylic on, get the glitter in. Now, I mean, I have to say, these colours tie in so nicely with each other. When you're first looking at that yellow, I imagine you had the same thought of me going, ooh, not sure about that one. But as soon as you put the blue with it, I mean, I love blue and yellow anyway. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I really like them together. And you can see now that pink really does kind of tie it all in. Originally, I just had the yellow and the blue with the glitter, and I was like, it needed something else. And especially for what we're going to come in with next. And you're like, oh, but we already have ombres and swooshes and glitter. We are not done yet. So these have been capped. They have been filed and buffed. Now we are going to come in onto this middle nail and we're going to finish this off. So I got from Smilies Glitterstore, these are some pre-made, I think they're acrylic flowers actually. So I'm going to come in with a blob of my chi gel. Now I didn't just want the flower plonked on there. We've gone with swooshes, so I kind of wanted to go with a flow like that. And I wanted to have some crystals on there. These crystals I got from Glitterstella. They came in, she just does like an assorted bag of, of crystals. So there's loads of different colours. I've got clear, I've got pink, and I've got blue. And oh, that reminds me. I need to play with some more of those actually. So I put way too much tea gel on. I'm just taking it off, but I'm just making the trail of where I want this to go. Because I already know what I'm going to do with these, I will come along and put the top coat over the top. So I'm just making that shape a little bit bigger because that's where the flower is going to sit, which is the biggest part. So obviously I do need a good amount of tea gel there for that to sit into and for that to hold there. And I will cure it for 60 seconds once I have finished putting all my gems on. So here we go. I'm going to pop some top coat over the top. Which I find when you're doing the top coat, it helps kind of smooth it as well, the chi gel. So it does get rid of quite a lot of the lumpy bumpies around the side as well. But what I do is, as you see there, I've just cleaned my brush onto a lint-free wipe because it's got a bit of the residue of the chi gel on there. I don't want to then put that back in my top coat. Yes. So then we are going to come in. Look at that. Do you like my new tweezers? Yay. I've probably said this before, but I like my new tweezers and they're pink and it's awesome. So these are beautiful flowers from Smilies. I did get a couple of them. And then I'm just going to come in with some of these clear crystals just to finish that off. My crystal picker-upper is just from eBay. There was like a pack of 3, I think. So it gave me and the kids 1 each because, yeah, amazing enough, I am not sharing that with them. So it's a wax tip. It's going to get destroyed. And they have destroyed. Yes. Anywho, so the pack comes with multiple sizes, so I'm just picking out 3 of the sizes just to swirl them round. And then, like I say, I will then cure that in the lamp. Ta-da! Right, so now we're going to come along and we're going to top coat all the rest of these. And that's the end of this video. I love this design. I really, really love it. Like I say, the pastel colours weren't quite what I had in mind, but they did work perfectly for this design, so I'm happy with that. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will catch you in the next one.